Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I'm going to be talking about all of the things that I've been loving in the month of September. I hope y'all had a great month of September. I did, and I found some really awesome products. Not necessarily did I find them in this month, but I was using them a ton in this month. Some I did find in this month, but I have a lot of makeup. And I feel like that's not normally the case, but I have a lot of makeup and a little bit of fashion. If you saw my vlog channel, or even I did an outfits of the week on this channel as well, we spent 10 days on an Alaskan cruise. So I have a lot of like warmer clothes for that. So I want to share with you some of my favorites from that trip that I've been wearing like all month long. And then I want to share with you some really good makeup. So let's dive in. As always, I have fashion, beauty, and a little bit of random. So let's start with beauty. Let's actually start random, I know. Okay, if you don't live under a rock, you've probably heard a million people talk about this. And I just was like, it's a deodorant. What does it matter? And I am also a very sweaty, very, very stinky person. So I was like, Donna Karen, cool. But like, is it gonna work? I never even smelled it before. Well, I mean, we carried this at Sephora when I worked at Sephora, but like, I never smelled it because it was never like, there was never a tester of it. The smell is very floral, very powdery. I like it for a deodorant a lot. Would I want like an everyday perfume like this? Not necessarily, but I feel like it mixes really well with my chemistry and it actually works. Now it's $32 for a freaking deodorant, or $34. It's stupid expensive for a deodorant. I don't use it every single day, but I use it frequently enough. And if I'm gonna be really sweaty, really stinky, this still freaking holds up. So is it one of those things that's like, is it a necessity? No. Will I have it on hand for the rest of my life? Probably yes. Especially the fall, winter, because I feel like it's just such a cozy scent. And it really does like smell. Like it radiates off of your body. It's really nice. I really enjoy it. But the biggest thing for me is, was it going to keep me less stinky and sweat less? And it is an actual antiperspirant, so it helps you to stop sweating. And dare say I like it better than Degree, but I mean, can a Degree deodorant do the exact same thing? Yes. But do I like this? Yes. But I figured I needed to tell you because I bought it and I really do like it. Something though that's much more affordable, but so tiny. Okay, so I randomly did like a Ulta elf little like stop by and was just like, ooh. I like went in for nail polish and left with a bunch of elf goodies. And some of them were trash, but two of them, I have two here to share with you that I've been loving. So this first one is the elf Squeeze Me Lip Balm. This is so similar to my beloved the Too Faced Hangover RX Pillow Balm. I will leave a picture of it right here. So similar. I thought it would be banana flavored because my brain is hardwired into thinking yellow is banana. It's actually vanilla. So I love the creamy, buttery consistency. This isn't similar to the Summer Friday. Summer Friday is much more glossy, much more like sheer, and this is much thicker. That's a thinner gloss. This is a thick, buttery gloss. I honestly have been wearing it sometimes at night as well. You need to be careful with this specific color though. If you do too much, your lips will look like yellowy white, so it's not like necessarily the vibe. I've got a bunch of other colors in the collection, scents in the collection, but my Ulta never has any of them. They have like the green and this. I think it's green. So yeah, but I really like this. It's so stinking tiny though, like stinking tiny, but so cute. I honestly have been really enjoying this. So if you're looking for a good lip balm and you like the Hangover RX, but you just want something smaller, easy, cheaper, try this one. But when did elf like go up in prices so dramatically? I remember when they were like $1 and $3. Some of their really nice stuff was $5. I can't exactly remember how much this is, but I found it in Ulta and I'm so happy that I have it. And I do want to try more of their flavors, scents, colors, whatever, but I can never find them in stock. So a lot of people must also really enjoy them. When I was checking out, the cashier was like, yeah, I'm obsessed. And I was like, ooh, yay. You love that validation, you know? Next guy here, this is actually the only foundation base makeup that I wore, even though it's a skin tint, while I was in Alaska and pretty much most of this month. I do have a full review for final or first impressions, wear test, all of that up on my channel. And I really love the versatility of this product. It's stupid expensive. It's the Hourglass Hydrating Skin Tint Veil. I'm in the color number 7. You can do just like a sheer wash and not set it, and it'll like just be a nice dewy look to your skin, and it'll naturally wear down. Or you can set it, put blush, bronzer over it, and it wears beautifully like an actual foundation and really holds up and doesn't break down. So yeah, it's such a beautiful finish, and I really do feel like it hydrates and plumps. I did a wear test, and normally when I put on foundation and I set it, I get these crease lines right here. I think they're called marionette, I don't know, lines right here, and this didn't settle in any of my fine lines. So I really do believe that it's super, super hydrating. A little bit goes a long way. I see so many people like applying the heck out of this, and you don't need that much. A little bit goes a long way. Beautiful finish, super versatile. Like I said, set it with a full powder and it looks like an actual foundation, or just do a light skin, blend in with your fingers, and it's beautiful. The brush that I like to use it with if I'm doing like more of like a full foundation look versus just using my fingers is this guy right here. I've had this in my collection for a while now, and I don't know why I don't use brushes that much. I just like my fingers. I like my beauty blender. But It Cosmetics probably makes some of my favorite brushes. I feel like, yeah, they really do. So this is their Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection number 7. I love this because it's dual-sided, so it's like a do-it-all. And I brought this again when I was in Alaska because it's just like if you're a minimal girl, I'm a pretty minimal girl when it comes to my makeup. I just have one little bin in my bathroom for every day. I rotate products out of it, but for the most part, I like minimal things. So I loved this brush because you can blend out your foundation with this guy. And then I've honestly really been enjoying using this for concealer, and I was never a concealer brush. Like I've always just been like dab, dab, dab with my finger or blend, blend, blend with my beauty blender. This, you get much more precise coverage, and the coverage is better than when you're blending it with a finger or a beauty blender. Obviously, we all know beauty blenders soak up a lot of product no matter what. They just do. And I mean, brushes do as well, but I feel like brushes kind of just like really push it into the skin and just leave a beautiful finish. And I feel like I'm able to kind of much more precisely kind of build the coverage where I need it versus ending up like all around. It's great. This is such a good brush. So if you're looking for a good foundation concealer brush, or you've just never tried it, It Cosmetics truly makes some of my favorite brushes. This guy right here, I picked this up when we were in Seattle. I had seen that there was Sephora right next to our hotel before we were boarding the cruise ship, and I saw that they released these. I missed out on pre-order. They sold out on every color in pre-order, and so I went into the store and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna try, because it was like a standalone store. I really don't like Sephora's in malls. They're just such a pain to get to. I much more prefer just like going into a standalone store, which is why like I go into a lot of Ultas, because they're just easier to get to, park and go. This, I just walked and went. But anyways, this is the House Lab concealer in 14 Light Peach. So good. Like, so good. I had originally gotten the Makeup by Mario, and I was going to try that one out next and do like a first impression review, and I'm gonna return it. I haven't even tried it, but like I already know that this is like my favorite. And I had seen enough reviews on the Makeup by Mario that I'm like, everything that you talk about is just like not my vibe. So like this can be full coverage, beautiful, creamy, blend out, looks amazing, or it can be so natural and light. It is just a powerhouse of a concealer. And this shade is perfect for me. I did go get color matched. I do recommend getting color matched. When I was there, the Sephora employee was telling me that because she's like an artist line, she feels like the colors, like I wouldn't think I'm a peach, like a light peach. I was like, no. I guess I was 12 and she matched me with 14. And it's literally the perfect color. The perfect color. I love this. All over the face, under the eyes. I wanted just a very neutral tone. I'm not somebody who uses different foundations for face and eyes. I like my face to be kind of very one dimension, I guess. I don't really care for like super bright under eyes or anything like that. I just feel like it looks more makeup-y, whereas if you go with a skin tone, you kind of just look more natural. I don't know, in my head. But this literally is perfection. I am going to return the Makeup by Mario concealer, and I'm going to get, I think I'm gonna try the foundation. So if you've tried the House Labs foundation, let me know. I've heard that it's pretty full coverage, but so is considered the NARS, what's it called? Light reflecting foundation, and I use that all the time, and I just use a lot less, and it's much more of like a medium foundation for me. So, so good. I'm serious. It lives up to the hype. It's amazing, and yeah, if you're looking for a good concealer, check it out. It's a lot creamier and thicker than the Kosas, which I was used to, the Surreal, or the, not Surreal Skin, the, what's that called by Kosas? The Revealer concealer, which I still really do like, but that I like better, and it doesn't crease, and it's creamier, and it's just more coverage, and it's really truly the perfect shade for me. Moving along, my other e.l.f. product that I picked up at Ulta this month, and I've been pretty much head over heels for, is the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. I'm a Maybelline Lash Sensational girl through and through. It's probably pretty much the only mascara that I wear. But this is very similar to that. It's got those like rubberized bristles. It's got the curved in the brush. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Benefit Roller Lash, which honestly, I was never a fan of Benefit Roller Lash, so I was surprised when I tried this and fell in love with it. I've also been using lash serum, and I know before you come at me, I'm aware it like melts the fat in your eyes or whatever. I'm aware it does that, but what I will say is I don't use it all the time. So I get it to my lashes to the length that they are, and then I stop using it for a while and then come back. So I'm not like using it every single day. So if you're scared of that, just try that method. Maybe it'll, I don't know. There's like, what can you do right in this world anymore? But anyways, this mascara has been amazing. It's soft and fluffy. It comes off really easily, but it doesn't smear down below or up top, and it doesn't flake on me. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of that, and I think it's like $6, so very comparable to the Lash Sensational. So yeah, if you're looking for a good mascara, try out the e.l.f. Roll-On Lash, especially if you like the Benefit. Maybe you would like that, but like I said, I don't like the Benefit. Well, I haven't tried the Benefit in a really long time, but I was never a fan of it. I feel like the formula on the Benefit Roller Lash is more like liquidy, whereas this is more of like a creamy paste, if that makes sense. Anyway, moving along, finishing up makeup with this guy. This is the One Size On Till Dawn Mattifying Makeup Setting Spray. It's always sold out. I've been wanting to try it forever. It's always out. So when I saw someone post on TikTok that it was back in stock, I went over and grabbed it. So this is the Patrick Star, I want to say. I never watched his YouTube videos. He's more of like makeup, like extreme makeup and beauty and stuff like that. And I don't do extreme looks. I wear the same look every single day, you know that. But he created this line, and I've heard that it's waterproof. The only thing I wasn't sold on is that it's mattifying, and it really is. It really takes away a lot of that shine that you naturally get when your oils break through your face. But if you're wanting something to stay on all day long, when it was raining in Alaska, like every single day, I wore this over the top of just my skin tint or anything like that. I didn't wear makeup every single day, but it lasted. This really is amazing. It's like hairspray though. Well, it's literally like spray paint or hairspraying your face. I have heard that it's not great to use every single day, so I save it for more like special things. Like again, if I'm gonna be out in the rain, or I'm like gonna be long day with sweaty, like it's humidity, I think you would really like this. I like the settings, like ability of it, but I don't think it like fuses my makeup together quite as well as my Benefit Professional setting spray. I love that for like just seamlessly blending all of my makeup together. So I will still go in with that first. I know it's extra, but this is so really good if you are somebody who works outside in water or is going somewhere where it's really humid, whatever the case may be, and you need your makeup to last. This is it. Okay, these are two of my night table, nightstand essentials. So this guy is not new to me. I've gone through, this is my third one of this, but I still want to mention it because I don't actually know if I've ever mentioned it in a favorites video, and this is a new flavor and I'm obsessed. So I picked this up again when I was in Seattle because I was running out of my sweet cherry or cherry vanilla or something like that, which is the red one. And then they have the original one as well. This is the Lawless Forget the Filler Overnight Lip Plumping Mask. What I'm telling you, I mean, you can tell. I have very thin lips, and I have Dr. Dennis Gross like lip plumper on them right now. I have very thin lips, okay? When I put this on at night, it's just so thick, so buttery. It stays on my lips until the morning. My lips are plump, and they do not get chapped. I used to be somebody who was chronically dealing with cracked lips. Like if I didn't have lip stuff on my lips, like multiple times throughout the day, done, game over. Ever since switching to this as my night treatment and then the Summer Friday lip balm, butter, whatever, I haven't touched Carmex, I haven't touched Blistex, I haven't touched Burt's Bees. That stuff was making my lips really bad. And it's crazy because I thought the opposite when I was using them. I was like, oh, this is like medically whatever, like this is gonna be the stuff. This is like not it, but this is it. Like pure hydration into my lips, and you notice a difference when you wake up. I'm not kidding, it's that good. Like my lips get smaller throughout the day versus they wake up full in the morning and they're just beautiful. This one is their newest thing, which is Juicy Watermelon, which I feel like should have launched in the summer, but it smells like a watermelon candy, like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. It's good. The color isn't like super vibrant, so don't be alarmed of that, but they do have just a plain like light pink clear one, which that was the one I started with, but I wanted to try this little guy. But again, it's not like overwhelming and it's not a color. You can use it throughout the day, but at night it's beautiful. It's pricey for what you get. You don't get a ton, but in my opinion it's worth it. I've tried Laneige, which I like. I haven't bought that since I bought this though. And then I did try the Fenty Puddin' one. No, when I wear that, which I still do every once in a while, but I feel like it chaps my lips too. So I don't know why I wear it. The Lawless is the best. Anyway, let's continue on. I have, oh, my other nighttime table thing. Okay, so whenever I'm flying on an airplane, I always typically tend to bring a hand cream with me, and I forgot when we were going to Seattle, and whenever I get off an airplane, my hands are just so freaking dry that I have to put a night cream on every single night, no matter what, even if I'm not on an airplane. So I ran into Target and I found this guy, and I've heard amazing things about EOS lotions, like for the body, but I hadn't heard anything about for the hands, and I wasn't able to smell this beforehand. I grabbed this from the Pike Place Market, Target right next to it, right? That store is like, everything's locked down. You have to ask someone for literally everything. But this cream was out and I couldn't smell it because it had the thing on it, but I took a chance and just went for it. It has shea butter, which I typically like shea butter in my hand creams. They're really thick, buttery, and delicious. This smells like cocoa butter. Scott hates the smell of it. I personally absolutely love it, but it's good. I've used quite a bit. You can see I use it every single night. I put it all over my hands and then I focus it on my cuticles. So this is like a nighttime must have for me. I actually hate the feeling of lotion on my hands, so I can only do it at night. But this has been like saving my hands. Like when I went to get my massage, when we were on the cruise ship, I got a massage and the lady was like at the end trying to sell me some stuff, and she was like, girl, your hands. And I was like, what do you mean my hands? I was like, your hands are like so soft and buttery because that's all you do is touch people with your lotioned up hands. Yeah, I have calluses. Like, come on. She made me feel real insecure about my hands. So I was like, don't worry, I already have a lotion. She's like, but do you want this? And I'm like, no, I do not want your $80 hand cream. I'm gonna stick with my EOS, okay? Move along, but I will buy that bubble bath. She got me. Next thing, I'm pretty sure I bought this last month, but I've been using it a ton. I grabbed this from Target. This is the Moroccan Rose by Tree Hut, their moisturizing shave oil. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of Moroccan Rose. It's very rosy. I don't care. This was the only scent they had, and I'd heard amazing things about this, so I wanted to try it. It's really good. And I am somebody who, like, after I shave my legs, they can get kind of scaly, and I feel like shave cream really enhances it. Even if it's a moisturizing shave cream, I don't care. Like, I just feel like it's a little bit drying. This is the opposite of that. Like, it's so nice and smooth. My razor glides, it doesn't get gunked up. I don't have to rinse it every like 5 seconds. Not like too oily. It's like the perfect amount of oil. It's not a thick oil, it's a thin oil. I like that it has a pump. Yeah, I've gone through quite a bit of this. I've been shaving my legs way more than I ever used to in the past. But yes, it's good. It's moisturizing. I don't love the smell of rose. If you love the smell of rose, you'll love this scent, but I don't care about the scent. Like, the product and the way it works is phenomenal. All right, that's it for all my beauty. Let's move into the couple of fashion bits that I have. Okay, so the first piece that I got, I had been wanting and seeing these everywhere, are these little t-shirt sweaters. I picked up this one from Abercrombie. I got one in a medium. I wanted it a bit more like oversized, but I think this is the perfect way to elevate the perfect or the plain basic t-shirt. So good. I got the gray. I'm a gray girl, but I'm pretty sure they have black and white as well. I think these would be perfect if you are like an office girly, but again, like even with a pair of jeans, trousers, so cute. I wore this like twice when we were on the cruise ship, and I've worn it at home as well because it is the perfect fall transition. And if you live somewhere where it's still like 90 degrees, you can still like wear this into the fall and like all fall long, and I just think it's so pretty. So yeah, this has been my first fashion favorite. Okay, the next pair are pretty boring, but I feel like I don't have that many sweatsuits, and I've slowly realized that and been trying to build my collection up a little bit more. And when I saw these at Abercrombie, Abercrombie makes the best sweats. Like, they really do. They're pricey, but they're so good. So I saw this green and I was like, yes. It didn't have a matching sweatshirt, which, or they do, but it's like cropped, and I wanted like a full hoodie kangaroo type thing. But these are perfection. I think these are their Sunday sweats, which I originally fell in love with their sweat shorts. I have two of those in two colors, so I wanted to get these. I wore these out of the 10 days that we were on the cruise, probably 4 of those days, and I wear them at home all the time too. They're just perfectly buttery soft and brushed on the outside, thick, luxurious green sweatpants. I know, nothing revolutionary, but they truly are some of my favorite sweatpants that I own. Okay, yes, I am that girl that's basic and wanted the Tasman Uggs, but I did. I didn't get them last year because I was too late to the game and they sold out. And then I was like trying to convince myself that I don't even want them, like how impractical they are, like I'm gonna roll my ankle. And then you won't. They're very solid. Just because they're platformed, you don't fall off of them. But I grabbed these in just like the classic red. And I'm obsessed with them. I wear them so much on the cruise. I wear them around the house. They truly are just like so fluffy and like a hug to your foot. They're so nice. And they're cute with jeans. They're cute with leggings. I love them. I love pairing them with a pair of like socks. I grabbed these from Target this month. I now own 2 of these because I wear them so much. They're not wool. I think they're like a wool blend, but they look wool and they feel wool. These little like gray Argyle, or not Argyle, cable knit socks. Perfection. They're a perfect amount of scrunch. You can wear them with, like I said, these Uggs. I think they're so cute, like peeking out the top, kind of scrunched down a little bit. I'm obsessed. Or I just throw them on with like sweatpants. It's a vibe. I'm obsessed. And I got them from Target. And then last but not least is this coat. You guys went crazy over this. I had a past manager for Abercrombie message me on Instagram and be like, where's that coat from? This green coat that I wore in my outfits of the week. And I showed it in my packing video as well. It's from Shein. It's so good. There was a jacket that I saw someone talk about from, it was like really high end, and then H&M like did a dupe of it, and it sold out, and it was still $200 on H&M. It sold out. So I was like, let me just go over to Shein, quilted jacket. Perfect. It's the perfect amount of oversized. I love the green color. I love the length of it. The long coats are like really coming back this year, and I'm obsessed. The pockets in the front are nice. I love front pockets because I can just put everything in there and it's super easy to access. I do wish I had side pockets as well, but it doesn't. Lined inside. It truly is so good. I got it in a small. It does run pretty big. If you're smaller than me and you don't like super oversized stuff, then I would skip it. It doesn't come in an extra small. Yeah, but I've washed it. I've worn it every single day we were in Alaska, and yeah, still looks great. All right, that's it for fashion, and I have 2 randoms. The first one is an entertainment favorite, and it is the Triple Threat Bobby Flay cooking show. I love Bobby Flay. Him, Jason Bateman, Nick Kroll, Tim Allen, celebrity crushes. But if you're like a cooking show girl, I think they have a new season right now, which is season 2, but I binged season 1. If you're a cooking show girl, definitely check out that show. It has the chef Tiffany, I forgot what her last name is. Tiffany, she owns Roots Southern Kitchen in Dallas. So she's like, yeah, she's the owner of that, which we went to. So good. James Beard Award winner. Michael Voltaggio, and then Brooke Williams, I think. Williamson. I don't know. She's amazing. She's my favorite. I would love to eat some of her food, but that show is so good. So check it out if you're looking for a good new cooking show. I love to fall asleep to it because it's like, it's just so good. Anyway, this. The kids Cliff Bars, the Z Bars. I bought these for Arlo to try at Costco, and he does not like them at all. So I was like, okay, well, I opened it for him one time and then he didn't eat it. I'm obsessed. These are so good. I hate normal Cliff Bars. Hate them. They're just so thick. They're so like chunky. They're just bleh. These are like thin and so good. This specific flavor, the iced oatmeal cookie, I eat like one a day. They're so stinking good. They're like a really nice treat too because they feel like way naughtier than they should, but they're good for you. Good for you. Anyway, that's it, you guys. That was a really long video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my September favorites. I love making these videos and you guys seem to really enjoy them. If you're interested in checking out any of the products that I mentioned, details will be in the description box, and I also try to link them in the shop YouTube feature, like at the bottom of the screen. There's like a little shopping bag button that you can check out. My tip for that is sometimes they have like an exclusive discount code or something like that going on through that, so check that out first. But anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you so much. I hope y'all had a fabulous month of September. Let's bring on fall. I'm excited for autumn.